Hello everybody, this is Delpha, and we're playing a game called Penumbra Overture. I hope I pronounced that right. I can't exactly turn off my lights. Oh, hang on, that actually might make things a little bit easier. So it's supposed to be that bright? 1 second. Does that work? I hope you guys can see me. If you can't... Oh. How do we go back down? I think we'll just leave it as that then. Normal. I'm not a hardcore person, so I won't choose difficult, hard. The story began in February
For my part in this
2000.
I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made.
Good English talking.
Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of.
Mayfair.
In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had,
I think it's a little bit too bright.
been mine in this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me.
I'll sort it out in a minute.
The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition.
Stumped.
The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
Or maybe we're supposed to do it like that, I don't know.
It took me almost a year
plane.
to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day. And I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Oh, so are we getting into business now? It looks like it. I can't tell if it's too bright or not. It feels a bit too bright at the moment. Yeah, before that, where would it be on? Graphics? No, it's not graphics. What was it? What would it be on? Would it be? Sure, it's on game. Oh, don't tell me I'm not able to change the brightness now. Oh, there's jammer. How do I make it go back down? Oh, it's left right click. We'll leave that as 20. I think 20 is enough. That looks better, I think. Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear, and I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick up things using left mouse. Okay. I must take this. Okay, I must take this. Always good to have a notebook. Press N to write down interesting things. To-do list. I have nothing to do. My notes. I have nothing to do. Oh, I see. So it's just a fast way to bring up things. What is this? A shark thing? Why have you got that in your room? Ah! Oh, I want to break the light. Can I leave? It leads out to the deck, but I don't feel fancy braving the weather until I have to. Alright. Oh, a torch. Pick it up. The flashlight switches on and off. The tab. Well, that. Okay. That's easy. I don't know what that is, I'll just put it on the bed. It's much easier to open things. I think this is like the same company, this is probably the same company that made Amnesia. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set yourself for sail. And leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by, in the chest at the foot of your bed. I can't see anything at the foot of my bed except for this. Did I say that really loud? I don't know. It's very loud in my ears. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it. It's no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that I can come home to be safe. And soon, safe. I don't know. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks, like last time. I know I might have, I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've watched those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in all sorts of fish parts in no time, but still, I feel better knowing that they've been watched. Before I forget, the Hankinsons in the village have asked me to see you if you will be coming any trout. But I said they were mostly out of season. If you happen upon any, don't say anything. Show them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. How do I get out of this? Alright. I'm certain this map is a good decade or so out of date. The landmarks don't change much in the Greenland, so I've got plenty of decent idea of where I'm heading. It's very loud in my ears, in my ear at the moment, should I say. I only have one ear. The crew seemed friendly enough, but in case I locked up my valuables, I'm pretty sure the key's in my inventory somewhere. Once I found it, I'll double click. Okay. How do I find my... No, not P. Aha. What we got here then? Good thing I have my torch. This could come in handy. If the torch runs out of batteries, I should be able to access it through my inventory. Shortcut key G. Okay, so G is for that. Some extra... Alright, are we done? Can I leave? Yes, we can. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd become to discover of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my excrement, I don't know, soon after, and knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. This is a horror, mind you. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. It's very white. I can't even read that. It's all a bit blurry. There's something up ahead. What the hell is that? I don't care. I need shelter and it looks like it's frozen shut. I was reading that. I can't pick up barrels. What the hell happened to the batteries? I was thinking I would use the torch to light it. Am I out of battery already? I think it's a little bit too bright. Okay, maybe I have to look for something to break the ice. Oh god, it's going to be horrible to look around. Or maybe it's because it's cold. I know what to do, game. I know, I've already figured that out. Come on! It's freezing! Oh no, I have to turn it myself! Come on! You gonna open? Open! It won't move, come on. Do I just lift it? Oh, now, there we go. I had to lift it. Okay, there we go. We're now out from the cold. That's very loud. You probably can't see me right now. Oh no, I hear voices. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. This looks like a nice place. What's this, a barrel? Okay, boxes. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? Probably something to do with the army. A steel rod. Steel. Okay, we got a flare. What's this? Hammer! let's see. I can swing this hammer. If I hold the left mouse, I can make a there. Okay, fine. I reckon it was I didn't want to look at the wooden door. I wanted to check it out. Okay. I don't want to look at the ammunition. Okay, so really I have to use the hammer for something. Is the hammer my weapon? This is the worst weapon ever. Hello? Okay, do we have to look for another way? This is what the hammer's for. You're gonna hit it. I don't want you to examine it, hit it! Okay, why aren't you hitting it? The hell was that? Oh, I have to hold it. Oh, I see. Okay, so I have to hold it, and I gotta swing it like that. So I have to do the swing. Okay, that's pretty clever, actually. Where'd that go? Wait, is that just a circle? Yep, I think it's just a circle. Hello? What's this? Do something! Work! 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 Thank you. You're not working. Okay. Well, we found what was in the way. Okay, now we can go back here whenever we need to. Do we need to? Oh. The hatch is seriously solid. I want to open it by hand. Something obviously wants me to be kept to keep people out or in. Okay. Well, we know what. I think I know what to do. Steel rod. I'll insert you. Okay, now I must push the rod. Oh, that was easy. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hutches, located in a remote, I'm trying to read this, Arctic wilderness, and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. Fear. I never given... Stop it with the music, I'm trying to read. I never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure is to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did what I wasn't that. I felt like I did what when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that would help me. Friends, parents, teachers were too scared or too far away. Okay. Where are we? There could be anything living down here. Heroics for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If facing off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defences now. Oh, come on! If anyone or anything hears me, I'd best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me a chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right before because of the blue tint into my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off light sources, though. I think I heard something. What are we hiding from? Oh, this is creepy. I really don't like this. I'm going this way. Oh, thank God. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. What's this? Backstrin. What the hell's backstrin? Oh God, so much reading. I'll let you guys read this stuff. It's gonna be too much. If it's something like a single page, I'll read it myself. I'll look through it quickly myself. Oh God, here we go. Dynamite, 7 bayonets. Okay, what's this? A man, an old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before. Still I know this man before me is Howard. I call him Father. Howard! Ugh. What the hell? What just happened? I don't know if it's a good if that was such a good idea. Well, you tell me. You're the one who touched it. A battery. Very useful. Excuse me, chair. I need to look in the drawers. Chair, move. Thank you, chair. Anything in these? Another note and a key. Thank you for the creepy music. Good thing is, I can actually just look at this stuff in the recording at the end. So, for me, it's sort of like I don't actually need to read these. Yay. The typewriter dates back even further than the war. Made in Germany in 1923. Interesting. I wasn't looking at the shelf. I was looking at the paper. Did I read any of that? Nope, okay. I have a key. Did it work? It did work, and there's another note. Big Book of Explosives. 1923 edition. Oh, okay, so I have a strange feeling I'm going to need this stuff. Okay, so we have Backstin. We need black gunpowder and string. Okay, we actually need more. One part of something earth. Diatomaceous earth, okay. Nitroglycerin, I don't know. Small amount of sodium carbonate. Carbotrate. That is so much to look for. If I need it all. What's this? Another matches? Oh, painkillers. What's those painkillers for? Oh, that means I'm gonna get hit eventually. Beef jerky. What? Okay. Beef jerky. Share! Hello? Nope, nothing in those. I didn't want to do that, I wanted to save. How do I save? Does it save automatically? I'm guessing it saves automatically. Yep, it saves automatically, I'm guessing. If it doesn't, then this is going to be a pain. Ah, okay. That is so loud. Oh god, that made me jump.